Katherine, Norland. I told you I was going to get back to you on what my goals were for 2023. I don't know if you guys have had time to formulate yours, or if it's kind of just a loose idea of what you want to do, or if you've broken it down. But I've had a lot of time to think about it. I've been thinking about it the last couple of months, just didn't have time to shoot a video on it. So as you know, things change, things morph, and sometimes what you go into the new year thinking you're gonna do ends up turning out to be different depending on opportunities that come your way. So I say all that just to share with you and give you an update so you guys can know what to expect from me and to hold me accountable, to ask me about it on my live streams or whatever it is. But first and foremost, as you guys know, the most important number one thing I'm going to do this year is get out my dad's book, The 100 Air. That is top priority because we don't know how long we're gonna have Papa Bear here with the health issues he's been challenged with. So there's that. What I feel is the second most important goal for me this year is to finally publish my You Are Worthy book. Right? And with that, I'm going to do, I've never done this before, but I'm going to hopefully figure out how to do the audiobook as well. They won't be out at the same time. I'm probably gonna do the Kindle version first, then the paperback, and then record the audiobook. So to me, those are the two most important things, and I would probably be happy if I got those three things done. Some people don't even get a book done every 5 years. That's been my track record. So things are going to change. Still on my agenda that I didn't complete last year is getting my hard drive organized. Ooh, organize my hard drive. That is a beast. And I have to do it because Macs have terrible search engines. I have a Mac, I type in something, cannot find it. It's searching so slow. You can't find stuff on a Mac. I don't know why. PCs, in my opinion, so much better for the search bar. With Mac, you have to know the exact title of what something is. I have so many documents saved, hundreds and thousands of documents. But with a PC, you could just type in a word that's in the document and it will find it for you. That's a whole nother discussion. I don't want to go to war with Mac versus PC, but in my humble opinion, search bar, much better. Okay, so if that weren't enough, the goal is to finish shooting and launch my new online course for acting called Acting and Having Fun that I am doing with my friend Tony Mershandani. So that will be the online course I put out this year. Also a goal, I guess I didn't print something out for it, but I do want to do a big release again of You Are Worthy, the online course that the book is based off of. When I launched it, I just did a soft launch, a small launch, but I want to do a big one and get it out to more people. So imagine that's right there. So those are the goals I'm going to strive to do. Those are the biggest ones. However, I'm an overachiever. I don't always finish everything, but I'm gonna put this out there anyway. Because of a mini course, a bonus course that I did that goes along with the You Are Worthy course, I put out a little mini course called The Divine Solution. And I feel like it's so important. I feel like the Divine Solution is so important. I'm thinking of finding a way to turn it into also a small book. It'd be a small booklet. It's not gonna be a big full-size book, but I think that's good. A small little nugget. And that course is to, if you're having trouble knowing your worth and your value and you just can't seem to see yourself the way God sees you, there's just something that's still stuck inside you, I liken it to a sliver. If you have a sliver and you don't attend to it, you don't pull it out and you don't let it heal, then it's gonna get infected and it's gonna infect all the areas of your life. Well, sometimes we have past pain, past trauma, stuff that we've been through that we've buried. We've tried to cover up, we've tried to put foundation on, not take care of it properly, but just ignore it or hide it or cover it. And that's not gonna heal us, that's not gonna get us solved. We can take all the courses in the world about worthiness or how much you're loved by God, everything, But if you don't fix that one thing that you think is off, that you haven't healed from the pain, the trauma, you need a divine solution to do that in order to move forward in life. So that would be another booklet I want to put out. However, I also know that sometimes things don't go as planned, right? Because I was going to release this book last year. Didn't go as planned. Stuff came up. The editors, issues with editors, whatever it is. So I do have a plan B. If I end up not getting the divine solution out, plan B is getting out a poetry book. You guys know there's a couple poetry books I've been working on. One that's moving you from depression into happiness. Poetic Prescriptions for Demolishing Depression and Heading Towards Happiness is one I'm working on, but I've also been working on a poetry book about Hollywood and everything that goes on in Hollywood, all the snapshots of different people I've met, different characters I've met, different people in town. So those are the two choices I have to see. It seems like the Hollywood one is closer to being done than the depression and happiness one, but it really depends. But at plan C, if I end up not getting the Hollywood book done, I'm gonna put out another 10 Things book. Did you guys see the 10 Things God wants you to know about putting Him first? I have another book ready to go on that topic, an ebook, and it's called, well, I have a couple I'm working on. One is 10 Things God wants you to know about taking advice from others. Who has been guilty of having good advice or bad advice you followed? The other one is 10 Things God wants you to know about witnessing. So those are going to be my plan Bs if for some reason I can't wrap my mind around how to turn this mini course into a book. Okay, health goals. I feel really good with the amount of weight I lost last year, like 20 pounds. And I went and tried on a bunch of my old clothes. A lot of them still don't fit me. Some of them do. So we're putting the bikini pic back up because we're gonna slim down a little more. I'm not putting a number on it because it's not about numbers. Like, who cares what you weigh, right? It has nothing to do with anything. It's really about how you feel, how your health is. And for me, the goal is just, I want to fit back into the bins and bins of wardrobe I already have because I'm sick of wearing like the same 10 outfits. Okay, I have tons of beautiful clothes from when I was slimmer. So let's do that. And then those are like the goals that I know I can work on, that I know it's like up to me to produce the work to get it out. But then I also have goals that maybe they're not goals, maybe they're dreams, because right, they say a goal is a dream with a deadline and an action plan. I have a couple things here that I do not have action plans for, but I'm gonna see what happens. This is an experiment, and you guys will be able to see at the end of the year if my experiment worked. My experiment for this is going to be thanking God every day, like affirmations, thanking God as if I already have it. So what is it? I would like to have my first viral video. I consider a viral video any video that's had 100,000 or more views. The most I've ever got on a video, I think, I'm not even sure if I've ever got 10,000 on a video. I know there's one that I'm close to 7,000 on, but I want to have a video come out this year. As of right now, I don't have plans to research it, like really research it. How do I do it? To hire someone to push it out, to get it out to more people, to do. Right now I have no plans to make that happen. That's why this is an experimental. I'm just gonna be thanking God every day that I have a viral video, that 2023 is my first viral video. On that same note, first viral video, 100K. On that same note, I'm going to do the same thing with another goal on YouTube, which is 25,000 subs. I've been posting videos regularly for 4 or 5 years, and I'm not quite at 15,000 yet. So to get 10 more, to get more than 10 more in this year, it's not impossible, but it's also not something I'm gonna like work for in the sense of spend hours and hours and days researching how to do it, getting like a marketing person, finding out all the tips and because I just want to keep making content for you guys that's going to help you. And I don't necessarily want to make stuff that maybe I'm not into or I don't think will help you as much just to get views. Does that make sense? just to do something to get views, which is why you don't really see me doing a lot of like a lot of people do the reaction videos to Dar Man, because they know that'll get hits or whatever. It's fine if you do it. I just haven't been compelled. It may get a few laughs, but I don't feel like it's gonna enrich your life. And my goal for this channel is for you to feel like you've got some solid solutions for how to deal with what you've got going on in your life. I wanna help you guys have solid solutions. So 25K subs on YouTube. So right now I'm getting maybe 8 to 10 new subscribers a day. In order to reach 25K, by the end of the year, I would need to triple. I'd need to more than triple the amount of subscribers I get each day. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna confess and thank God as if I already have it. It's already done. I already have it. And then another one last goal / affirmation. This is honestly, I'm just gonna pray about it whenever it comes to my mind. I'm not making a goal to like find a bunch of rich people and ask them for money. I just saw that I have food stuck in my teeth. That's okay. We all eat, and sometimes we apparently don't brush our teeth before we make a video. I still have the heart's desire to make a music video based on the You Are Worthy song that's in my course, but I'm not gonna be beating down investors' doors to do it, right? I'm gonna be prayerful that when the time is right, God's gonna lead me to the right people, or the right people are gonna be led to me. So I will give you a 6-month recap like I did last year. 6 months from now, we're gonna see where we're at. Honestly, I have like 6 or 8 other goals, but I did not want to overwhelm myself. I didn't want to overwhelm myself and get myself too split focused. So I'm going to focus on one goal at a time until I'm complete. And I'm going to focus on one household / office goal at the same time with these goals you guys can see. So I'm working on my dad's book, The 100 Air. At the same time, I'm taking care of the paperwork that needs to be done in my office. Then I'm gonna do the same thing for working on this next thing while I'm taking care of my inboxes, on and on like that. Okay, you guys get it. Love you guys. I'd love to hear your goals. Put them in the comments. Live true, love hard, shine bright.